In today's mental health check, 'tis the season to be grateful, and today we're talking about how gratitude can actually make you happier. According to researchers at Harvard Health, gratitude helps people feel more positive emotions, relish good experiences, improve their health, deal with adversity, and build strong relationships. Joining me now is psychotherapist Dr. Robi Ludwig. Dr. Robi, always good to have you on set.
Good to be here.
Yes, so I mentioned some of the benefits of gratitude, but
Yes.
Can you just walk us through how it practically helps our mental health?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we're grateful for things in our life, we are actually less depressed, less anxious, we sleep better, we have better immunity, and we're happier in general. So it's basically looking at our life like the glass is half full, and that has tremendous benefits.
I think people can hear this and go, that feels super amorphous or woo, right? Like, how do I actually practice gratitude? I know for myself, I have a gratitude journal.
Yes.
What do you recommend people do?
You know, I think it's focusing in whatever way makes sense. Like some people like waking up in the morning and writing 3 things that they feel grateful for, but it's basically training your brain to think a certain way. And so the more you do it, the easier it will be. It's just like any habit. We teach kids to keep a jar. Adults can do that as well, or to create pictures of things that you're grateful for in your life so you can see it on a regular basis.
I mean, to that end, you're talking about kids. If you're someone in a family, you have children, how do you instill that in them, teaching them gratitude and practicing that?
Yeah, it's through modeling, just like any good parent. So when you're with your child, you can say something like, speak it out loud. Look at the trees. They're so gorgeous. They're changing during this time of year. I love sharing this experience with you. And helping them to think about what they're grateful for and to write it down. And to give charity, just to think in terms of what you're happy about in your life. And it really changes that negativity focus, which we really are designed to have that negativity bias.
Yeah.
And so it switches that and it says, let's look at the things that we feel good about so we don't have to get caught in that negativity loop.
I mean, let's dig into that loop, right? Because it's so easy to be pessimistic, especially these days online, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just loves dragging any topic. But how do you overcome that to make sure you're not just a negative Nancy, as they say?
Well, sometimes you have to eliminate what's making you feel negative and triggering that negativity and making it a goal for yourself and basically saying, one small thing, what can I think about and why is it important? It's important because your self-esteem will be better. People who are in a grateful state of mind tend to be more charitable, tend to feel better in the long term because they're thinking about all the things that they have in their life and they're finding a way to not get used to what's normal. Sometimes what's normal gets overlooked. And it's saying to yourself, what have I created and how did I do that? And how can I be grateful for those things? It's basically finding the silver lining.
Silver lining, glass half full,
Yep.
abundance mindset, right? Because I think we can so often get caught up in what we don't have.
Right, and it triggers the oxytocin hormone, which is the love hormone, and impacts the prefrontal cortex in the brain, which is where we learn, and that's where we understand cause and effect. So if we see that we're being charitable, if we see when we like something, we say it out loud and it feels good, that just helps us in life.
I've heard it said, if you have an attitude of gratitude, you wake up saying thank you.
It's so true. Well said.
Yeah, so thank you, Dr. Robi, for your time and insights. Well, thank you for watching. There's a lot more news ahead, so don't go anywhere. You're watching NBC News Daily.